Pause right here, my beloved child. Do not look away from this screen. This is not the algorithm playing a random trick on your feed today. Something absolutely extraordinary has just occurred in the highest courts of heaven. A massive spiritual alignment was just signed with your specific name on it. You have to listen closely. Just 14 minutes ago, a divine verdict was officially declared over your love life. An urgent interception has been released into your timeline. Your future spouse is sending you a desperate message right now. And the craziest part is that you have absolutely no idea who they are yet. They are searching for your exact frequency. I know exactly how physically exhausted you have been lately. You wake up at 3 a.m. with a heavy chest. You stare at the ceiling in the dark. You wonder if your prayers are just bouncing off the cold walls. The enemy wants you to believe you are stuck in this deep loneliness forever, but they are completely wrong about you. I was there in the room when you fell to your knees. I saw the tears you quickly wiped away so nobody else would know. You hide your pain so well. You smile for everyone around you while you are quietly breaking inside. You have spent your entire life being the strong one for every single person you meet. You never complain. You are a bleeding empath who absorbs the heavy trauma of the room, but you are left entirely alone when you are the one hurting. You give your pure energy to people who only know how to take. You heal their deep wounds, and then they walk away, leaving you feeling like a discarded stepping stone. It feels so incredibly unfair. You have asked me why you always attract toxic partners. You wonder why your gentle soul is always a magnet for absolute narcissists. You think there is something fundamentally wrong with your heart. You believe your past mistakes have disqualified you from experiencing true love. Stop believing those vicious lies right now. You are perfectly made. What you call abandonment, heaven calls a strict divine quarantine. You are a rare anomaly in this modern world of superficial connections. You crave depth. You demand loyalty. Because you carry a massive light, you also attract the darkest entities who want to steal your glow. That is exactly why I had to isolate you completely. I had to pull you into the silent wilderness for your own protection. If I let you stay in those past relationships, you would have been completely destroyed. They were draining your spiritual bank account dry. Every closed door was my heavy shield blocking you from a fatal trap. You were never rejected, my child. You were being fiercely protected. And now the season of your painful waiting is officially expiring. Your future spouse is waking up from their own long winter right now. They are feeling a sudden magnetic pull toward an unknown destination. They do not know your name yet, but their spirit recognizes the exact energetic signature of your beautiful soul. They are getting ready. Right at this very second, they are sending out a frantic signal. It is a desperate distress call, asking heaven to finally guide them home. They are tired of the fake love, just like you are. They have been broken by the same kind of narcissistic abusers. They are doing the hard inner healing work so they can be ready for you. You are deeply connected to them through an invisible silver cord. When you feel that sudden wave of anxiety out of nowhere, it is not yours. You are literally feeling their restless energy across the miles. When you suddenly feel warm and safe, it is their spirit reaching out to hold you. You are communicating through the pure silence. Do not let the dark forces convince you that you are forgotten. The enemy knows this massive union is about to manifest in the physical realm. They are absolutely terrified of the immense power you two will hold together. A chosen one united with their true divine counterpart becomes an unstoppable weapon of pure light. You will break ancient curses. That is exactly why your life has felt so chaotic recently. The darkness is throwing every last distraction at you to make you lose hope. They want you to settle for less. They want you to download another dating app or text that toxic ex. You must stand your ground. Do not entertain their cheap counterfeits for one more second. Your true spouse is carrying the missing piece of your ancient puzzle. They will never make you beg for basic human decency or respect. They will look at your deep scars and see absolute royalty. They will kiss the wounds that the others inflicted on your gentle soul. This love will feel like breathing fresh air again. I am orchestrating the precise coordinates for your paths to finally cross. Every delay was simply setting the stage for a perfect divine alignment. You are not running late for your own destiny. You are exactly where you need to be in this current chapter. Keep your beautiful heart wide open for the massive upcoming plot twist. Breathe deeply and let go of the heavy stones you are carrying. The universe is fighting a massive, unseen battle on your behalf today. The angels are clearing the dark debris from the road ahead of you. Soon you will understand why it never worked out with anyone else. The ultimate cycle breaker deserves the ultimate divine reward. Before we go any deeper, I need you to understand one vital truth. You look around and see everyone else effortlessly finding their partners. You watch toxic people getting married and building seemingly happy lives. And while they celebrate their superficial connections, you sit there wondering why you are still entirely alone. You feel like the universe has completely forgotten your address. You think your extreme isolation is a brutal punishment for something you did wrong, but you are looking at this through a shattered, earthly lens. What you are experiencing right now is not a curse. It is the most aggressive form of spiritual protection ever deployed, because the enemy was actively plotting your destruction. Heaven did not abandon you in this quiet wilderness. I intentionally placed you under a strict divine quarantine. You are a rare anomaly who carries a massive generational light. If I allowed you to mix with the regular dating pool, your pure energy would be completely devoured. The darkness was actively plotting to destroy your beautiful soul. Every single time a potential relationship suddenly failed for no logical reason, it was me protecting you. I was the one who caused that sudden miscommunication. I created the distance when they started pulling away from your pure frequency. You cried over the devastating loss, but heaven was rejoicing because a fatal disaster was successfully averted and your soul remained entirely pure. You have to stop mourning the toxic people who walked away from your life. They were never meant to hold the massive weight of your glorious destiny. They were simply temporary actors in a much larger spiritual war. Your absolute isolation is the exact proof of your immense value. Precious diamonds are kept in the deepest vaults, while cheap stones are left out for everyone to see. Tap the like button right now as a physical act of agreement with what heaven is declaring over your love life. This is your powerful spiritual signature. You are actively commanding the universe to align your physical reality with this divine truth. Do not stay passive today. Heaven is watching your response. Make your physical move now. Now, my precious child, let us talk about the crushing silence. You hate the quiet nights when the house is entirely empty. You want to feel a warm hand holding yours while you fall asleep. I feel every single wave of your deep grief. But this agonizing silence is doing something utterly magnificent inside you, and it is preparing you for the greatest love of your life. The profound silence is acting as a massive spiritual incubator. It is forcing the heavy roots of your faith to grow deeper than you ever thought possible. A giant oak tree does not grow its strongest roots during the sunny days, but it drives them deep into the dark soil during the most violent winter storms. You are currently building an unbreakable foundation. Your future spouse requires a partner who is completely whole and spiritually secure. If you met them 2 years ago, your unhealed trauma would have sabotaged the entire connection. You would have projected your deep fears of abandonment onto their pure love. So I had to keep you hidden in the quiet shadows to heal your broken pieces, before you could ruin your own massive blessing. I am stripping away every toxic dependency you ever had on earthly validation. You are learning how to stand in your own quiet authority without needing someone else to complete you, because this is the ultimate cycle breaker training program. You are becoming a master of reality who generates your own light from within. You are no longer a weak victim begging for basic affection. The silence is also a powerful filtering system meant to expose the fake friends around you. Notice how many people vanished when you stopped being their free therapist. Notice how the phone stopped ringing when you established healthy boundaries. The divine quarantine is sweeping the dangerous parasites out of your sacred space so your future spouse has room to finally enter. They thought you would collapse without their toxic presence in your life. The narcissists believed you would come crawling back, begging for tiny crumbs of affection, but they made a fatal miscalculation about your spiritual DNA. You did not break under the heavy pressure. You multiplied your pure inner strength, and you became a truly terrifying force of light against their agendas. Do not mistake my deliberate process for a cruel punishment. You are being reshaped in the hands of a deeply patient potter. I am carefully molding a magnificent weapon of light out of your shattered fragments. The waiting season is simply the necessary fire to harden the clay, and you are being meticulously prepared for an unprecedented level of true love. Your future spouse is also going through their own version of this exact same purification fire. They are sitting in their quiet room, wondering why their heart feels so heavy today. They are actively shedding their old karmic attachments, just like you are. The divine quarantine is operating on both ends of the invisible bridge, because heaven requires two whole individuals to build an empire. But wait, do not let your guard down just yet, because there is a deeper layer to your past struggles. I want you to pause and look at your life through the eyes of heaven right now. You have asked me why you had to endure so much pain. Let me pull back the heavy veil on the unseen battlefield. The people who broke your heart were never actually looking for love. They were spiritual parasites, specifically sent to drain your pure energy. The narcissists who smiled in your face were secretly terrified of the massive light you carry. They did not choose you because you were weak. They targeted you because your soul possesses a rare frequency that they desperately needed to survive. You were a radiant sun walking into their freezing darkness. They operated with a completely calculated agenda to systematically dismantle your confidence. Every cruel word was designed to make you forget your divine identity. They wanted you to believe you were unlovable. They fed on your beautiful empathy like starving wolves. You gave them endless chances because you are a bleeding empath who always sees the hidden good in everyone. But your gentle soul was throwing priceless pearls to absolute demons. They took your forgiveness and used it as a weapon against you. They projected their own ugly insecurities onto your pure heart. And when they finally walked away, they tried to leave you feeling completely empty and worthless. They thought they had successfully destroyed your bright future forever. They made a fatal miscalculation about who you truly belong to. They did not realize that touching a chosen one triggers an automatic heavenly defense protocol. The boomerang of divine justice has already been released from my throne. Everything they maliciously tried to steal from your energy is currently being multiplied and redirected right back into your hands. Right now, the narcissists who tried to bury you are watching your rise in absolute panic. The dark entities that used them are completely starving in the shadows. They are trying to find new victims, but nothing satisfies them like your pure light did. They are trapped in their own miserable karmic cycles. You do not even have to lift a single finger to fight them today. My vengeance is quiet, but it is entirely absolute. The exact traps they dug for you have become the very pits they are falling into right now. Your absolute silence is driving them completely crazy. They expect you to react and defend yourself, but a quiet master of reality knows that silence is a blinding shield that heavily reflects their dark energy back to the source. You are no longer the fragile empath who constantly begged to be understood. That old version of you is permanently dead. You have officially evolved into a magnificent weapon of light. The heavy trauma they inflicted on you did not turn your heart cold or bitter. It simply made your spiritual boundaries completely impenetrable. They can never touch your sacred aura again. This is exactly why your current season of isolation was a mandatory divine requirement. If you were still connected to those toxic energy vampires, you would miss your true spouse entirely. Your future partner is carrying a massive blessing that requires a completely clean environment. Heaven had to aggressively purge your physical space to make room for this royal arrival. Your past relationships were never a reflection of your true worth. They were simply a brutal training ground for your spiritual discernment. You had to learn how to identify the subtle red flags of the enemy. You had to experience the counterfeit love, so you would instantly recognize the authentic frequency when it finally arrives. Your painful past was not a waste of time. The darkness thought it was breaking you, but it was only forging your heavy armor. Your future spouse will never have to compete with those toxic ghosts. You have successfully broken the heavy karmic chains that bound your ancestors for decades. The ultimate cycle breaker is finally free from the matrix of fake love. Your spiritual ledger has been completely wiped clean today. Breathe deeply right now and release any lingering resentment you still hold against them. Do not let their toxic memory occupy even 1 inch of your sacred mind. They are permanently locked out of your glorious new timeline. You survived the absolute worst of their spiritual attacks, and you emerged with a crown of victory. The battlefield is completely cleared for your true love. Now you must prepare your physical vessel for what is coming next. The massive wealth and the divine connection you are about to receive requires absolute purity. Do not look back at the burning bridges behind you. The old chapter is forcefully closed. Keep your eyes completely focused on the glorious horizon, because your divine counterpart is taking their final steps toward you. Listen to me very carefully now, my precious child. This brings us to a spiritual reality that 99% of people completely ignore. I am going to reveal exactly how you two are communicating without speaking a single word. Have you noticed strange physical sensations lately? There is a specific physical sign that proves they are desperately thinking about you right now. But before I reveal that exact physical symptom, we must talk about spiritual physics. You see, true love does not operate by random chance or lucky encounters. It is governed by a highly advanced system of energetic frequencies. Your soul broadcasts a specific signal into the unseen realm every single second of the day, and your divine counterpart has the exact matching receiver. Right now, your future spouse is being meticulously prepared in another location. They are miles away, walking through their own quiet wilderness. They are doing the exact same heavy lifting that you have been doing for years. Heaven is purging their life of toxic attachments while they are learning how to completely heal their own deep trauma. They are shedding their old karmic skin. You are profoundly connected to them through an invisible silver cord of light. This sacred cord transcends physical distance and earthly time. When you do your intense inner healing work, you are actively sending pure energy directly into their spirit. And when they finally break a heavy generational curse, you immediately feel a sudden wave of unexplainable peace in your own room. This is exactly why you experience those sudden mood shifts out of nowhere. You might be having a perfectly normal day when a massive wave of longing suddenly hits your chest. It is not a panic attack. or random anxiety. You are literally feeling the intense gravitational pull of their spirit reaching out across the miles to find you. They are searching for your pure light. I need you to understand that they are incredibly frustrated by the wait too. They are completely tired of the superficial dating world and the fake connections. They sit in their car after a long day and ask heaven why it is taking so long. But I am deliberately hiding them, just like I am hiding you. I am keeping their frequency entirely invisible to the dangerous parasites. You must actively protect the sacred channel between your two beautiful souls. Hit subscribe right now to establish a divine energy receiving station around your aura so they can easily find your frequency. This is a powerful physical action that sends a massive flare into the spiritual realm. Let heaven know you are officially ready to receive the absolute best I have to offer. Your alignment is currently happening at a breathtaking speed. The universe is orchestrating the perfect sequence of events to bring your physical paths together. A delayed flight or a sudden change of plans will be the exact divine orchestration that causes you to finally meet. You will not have to force a single thing. The quiet master of reality simply rests and allows the blessing. Your future spouse is literally praying for a bleeding empath exactly like you. They are asking the universe for a partner who truly understands deep loyalty and unconditional love. They want someone who will never run away when the heavy storms of life hit hard. They are craving the exact gentle soul that you have tried so hard to hide from the cruel world. You are the answer. And this brings me to the absolute proof that they are trying to reach you today. The specific physical sign I mentioned earlier is happening right inside your own body. When they are deeply thinking about you, your heart will suddenly flutter for absolutely no medical reason. You will feel a sudden rush of warmth washing over your shoulders like a heavy blanket. They are holding you. Do not ignore these beautiful somatic synchronities when they happen to you. Take a deep breath and gently acknowledge their presence in the unseen spiritual realm. Whisper a quiet thank you to the universe for keeping them entirely safe. The physical distance between you two is rapidly shrinking to zero. Every single day brings you one massive step closer to the glorious meeting. They will instantly recognize you the exact moment your eyes finally meet. There will be absolutely no awkward guessing games or toxic emotional manipulations. Your souls will simply lock into place like ancient gears finally aligning. The overwhelming feeling of being home will instantly wash away years of bitter loneliness. You will immediately know why the others had to fail. You are a magnificent cycle breaker, and you are about to rewrite your family history. Your bloodline has suffered through painful generations of broken marriages and bitter divorces. But your sacred union is going to shatter that dark generational curse forever. The pure love you two share will literally heal the deep wounds of your ancestors and heavily bless your descendants. The enemy is absolutely terrified of this upcoming collision of light. They know that when two chosen ones unite, they create a blinding spiritual fire that burns down dark agendas. Your combined frequency will become a massive beacon of hope for thousands of broken people around you. You are not just finding a romantic partner today, you are building an unbreakable divine empire. Take one slow and deep breath right now. Feel the massive shift in the atmosphere around you. Notice that strange tightness sitting right in the center of your chest. That heavy physical pressure is not a medical condition. It is the accumulated weight of 1,000 ancient regrets. And while you are desperately holding on to past mistakes, heaven has actually already forgiven every single one. You constantly replay old scenarios in your head. You punish yourself for staying way too long with toxic people. You wonder how your beautiful soul missed all those glaring red flags. You think your past blindness was a massive failure of your spiritual intuition, but you must stop this vicious cycle of self-condemnation right now, because you simply did what a gentle soul always does. You gave them your pure love. You believed in their fake potential. Your gentle soul always looks for the hidden light inside absolute darkness. That is never a weakness or a shameful character flaw. It is the undeniable proof of your massive divine origin. But the enemy is actively using your own beautiful empathy as a heavy weapon against your mind today to keep you trapped in eternal guilt. I am officially declaring a total internal amnesty over your life today. Every single mistake you made in your past is completely erased. Every time you lowered your boundaries for a narcissist is permanently forgiven. Heaven has taken all your old failures and thrown them into the deepest ocean of forgetfulness. And as you stand here today, you are completely washed clean in the highest courts of absolute divine justice. You must understand a vital law of spiritual physics right now. You cannot physically embrace a massive new blessing. Your hands cannot hold the gift if they are tightly clenched into angry fists. If you spend your entire day carrying the heavy stones of past betrayals, your hands will remain completely full. And because you refuse to let go, you will literally have no room left to catch the glorious miracle that heaven is dropping today. Your future spouse is walking toward you with an incredibly pure love. But if you hold on to your old bitterness, you will accidentally bleed all over them. You will project your past trauma onto a gentle soul who never once hurt you. That is exactly why the universe is demanding a massive emotional purge right at this very moment. And you absolutely must drop all the heavy baggage right now before you can safely cross this beautiful new bridge. Let the old ghosts permanently die in the silent shadows. Do not give them one more ounce of your precious daily energy. When the memories of those toxic exes try to invade your mind, you must actively slam the heavy door shut. You are the ultimate cycle breaker, and you have the absolute authority to evict those dark entities. They do not have the right to rent any space in your beautiful mind anymore. The dark forces want you constantly looking backward in deep regret. They know the brutal truth about your massive spiritual potential. If they can keep you staring at a closed door, you will never notice the massive golden gate opening right in front of you. They are absolutely terrified of the exact moment you finally choose to forgive yourself, because a chosen one who fully releases their deep shame becomes a truly unstoppable force of nature. You are not a flawed product of your chaotic past. You are a quiet master of reality who simply survived a brutal training camp. The universe allowed you to walk through that dark valley so you could learn how to truly fight. You had to feel the agonizing pain of counterfeit love, and this brutal lesson was required so you would fiercely protect the real divine connection when it finally arrives at your doorstep. Stop striving to fix things that are already completely dead. Lay down your heavy weapons and allow your exhausted soul to truly rest. You do not have to fight for basic human decency or unconditional love ever again. The painful season of begging for tiny breadcrumbs has officially expired from your timeline, and you are finally stepping into a massive season of absolute overflow where true love comes without any cruel conditions. Your pure heart is finally ready to receive the ultimate reward. The divine quarantine is slowly lifting away from your physical space. The massive protective walls are shifting into beautiful bridges. But before we talk about the exact day of your glorious meeting, we must discuss the creeping shadows. The universe is sending you very specific numerical codes right now, and if you blindly ignore these urgent spiritual warnings, you might accidentally walk right past the most important divine rendezvous of your entire human existence. I need you to pay extremely close attention to this next part. The angels have been leaving massive breadcrumbs for you all week long. They are trying to show you that the distance between you and your divine counterpart is rapidly shrinking. You have probably seen the same exact numbers repeating everywhere you look. Do not ignore these incredibly vital warnings from the unseen realm. Now, my beloved child, let us talk about the specific divine signs. You have been seeing strange synchronicities that make you deeply question your own sanity. You walk into a room and glance at the clock at exactly 11:11. You might brush it off as a random coincidence at first, but it keeps happening every single day while you go about your normal routine. The universe is practically screaming at you right now. These repeating numbers are absolutely not a simple trick of your mind. They are heavy spiritual coordinates being dropped directly into your daily path. When you constantly see the numbers 111, it means a massive new portal has opened. It is the absolute confirmation that your intense visualization is finally manifesting into physical reality right before your very eyes. And when you suddenly see the number 444, heaven is sending a fierce reminder. You are surrounded by a massive army of protective angels. The dark forces cannot cross this divine boundary to sabotage your upcoming union. Your future spouse is walking through a heavily guarded corridor to reach you. They are completely safe from the enemy because heaven has shielded their every step. But the signs go much deeper than just repeating numbers on a clock. You have been having incredibly vivid dreams lately. You wake up feeling like you just spent hours talking to someone you deeply love. Even if you cannot remember their face, you can still feel their warm presence lingering in the room after you open your eyes. This is completely real, my precious child. Your pure souls are actively meeting in the spiritual realm every single night. While your physical bodies are resting, your spirits are bypassing the earthly matrix. You are exchanging vital energy and preparing each other for the massive physical collision. That is exactly why you wake up feeling a sudden rush of unexplainable peace in your heavy chest. The divine connection is happening on a much higher plane of existence. You might even smell a specific fragrance out of nowhere. You are sitting completely alone in your car and suddenly catch the scent of a cologne or a sweet perfume. It makes your heart race for absolutely no logical reason. Do not ignore this beautiful phenomenon. You are literally picking up their exact energetic signature as the physical distance between you shrinks to zero. You are also noticing strange synchronicities in your waking life. You hear a specific name repeatedly throughout your entire week. You feel a sudden magnetic pull to visit a coffee shop or a bookstore you normally never go to. Listen to me very carefully, because the universe is gently nudging you into the exact physical coordinates for the grand meeting. There is no such thing as random chance or lucky accidents in your timeline. Every single step you take is heavily orchestrated by divine alignment. The angels are literally moving people out of your way to clear the path. They are delaying traffic and shifting schedules to ensure you are exactly where you need to be. The timing is completely flawless. Your divine counterpart is experiencing the exact same intense synchronicities on their end. They keep seeing your specific birthday numbers everywhere they look. They feel this massive urgency to get their life entirely in order. They are suddenly cleaning their house and finalizing old matters because their spirit knows a royal guest is arriving very soon. They do not understand why they feel so incredibly restless today, but heaven is aggressively pushing them out of their old comfort zone. The divine quarantine that kept you both isolated for years is finally being lifted. The heavy spiritual walls are dropping, and the massive energetic bridge between your two hearts is completely finished. You must maintain your quiet authority during this rapid transition. Do not try to forcefully speed up the process by frantically searching for them. A master of reality never chases after anything because chasing implies a lack of deep faith. You simply stand firmly in your radiant light and allow the universe to deliver the ultimate blessing directly to you. You are the magnificent beacon they are navigating toward. Your pure energy is the exact lighthouse guiding their ship through the dark fog. Every time you choose peace over anxiety, you make that light even brighter. They are following your beautiful frequency straight into the safe harbor. The long season of wandering is officially coming to a permanent end. But this brings us to a highly critical moment in your spiritual journey. As the distance between you two completely vanishes, the enemy is entering a state of absolute panic. They know they cannot stop the divine union from happening. So they are preparing one final desperate illusion to make you look the other way right before the finish line. They want to steal your massive blessing today. I need you to brace yourself for what is about to happen next. In just a few moments, I will reveal the exact message your future spouse is broadcasting. But first, I must expose the deadly trap that is waiting for you tomorrow. If you fall for this cheap counterfeit, you will severely delay the entire wealth transfer. Pay close attention to my voice. We have finally arrived at the absolute core of this divine revelation. The heavy veil is completely lifting from your spiritual eyes right now, and you are about to see the massive truth. Your future spouse is broadcasting a very specific frequency directly into your soul. They are screaming a desperate message across the unseen realms. You must listen with your entire heart. Their message is incredibly simple, but it carries massive earthly power. They are saying, please hold on just a little bit longer, because they are finally running toward your brilliant light. They are promising to never take your gentle heart for granted. They know exactly how much you have suffered in the dark. They see your hidden scars. They are explicitly thanking you for never giving up on true love. Even when the narcissists tried to completely destroy your beautiful empathy, you kept your soul pure. Your future spouse feels that massive purity, and they are promising to be the exact safe haven you have always prayed for. The brutal days of begging for basic respect are officially over. They are deeply craving your specific brand of gentle empathy. They have walked through their own personal hell, and they desperately need your radiant healing light to warm their tired spirit. And the most beautiful part is that they will fiercely protect your heart in return. You will never have to beg them to simply understand your complex feelings. They will intuitively read your quiet soul. A massive generational wealth transfer is permanently attached to this divine union. When you two finally collide, it will unlock a massive overflow of absolute abundance. Financial doors that were heavily padlocked will suddenly swing wide open, while every single debt that suffocated your family is permanently erased. The universe is handing you the ultimate reward for surviving the strict divine quarantine. But you must wait before you celebrate. Do not let your guard down for even one single second. The enemy is in an absolute state of sheer panic right now because they clearly see this massive golden door opening for you, and they have laid one final fatal illusion right before your doorstep. They desperately want to steal this royal blessing today. 99% of chosen ones fall for this exact snare right before their dawn. The darkness knows they cannot stop heaven from delivering your spouse. So they will try to trick you into walking away from the delivery entirely, and they are going to send a very familiar ghost from your past to distract your focus. You have to stay incredibly alert. A toxic ex will suddenly text you out of absolutely nowhere. Someone who drained your pure energy will suddenly return, claiming they have finally changed for the better. They will offer you a fake apology or a counterfeit sense of closure. This is a deadly spiritual trap designed to pull you right back into the low vibration matrix. Do not reply to them. The old version of you would have easily fallen for their fake promises, The fragile empath would have rushed back to heal their broken wings, but you are the ultimate cycle breaker, and you operate on a completely different frequency now. You instantly recognize the manipulative venom hiding behind their sweet words, and you will completely ignore their desperate knock. They have zero power over you. If you entertain their toxic energy for even 1 minute, you will scramble the divine signal. You will literally block the wealth transfer from reaching your hands. The universe demands absolute loyalty to your glorious new timeline, because you cannot mix the pure water of your future with the toxic poison of your past. You must firmly lock the heavy door. Heaven requires a physical container to hold this massive new frequency. If you hesitate at the threshold, the enemy will definitely scramble the radar. You must actively anchor this beautiful reality right now before the enemy strikes. Do not stay completely passive while the forces of darkness try to invade your sacred space. You have to fight for your divine inheritance. I need you to establish a blinding wall of fire around your aura right now. You must send a physical declaration that you reject the counterfeit love of the past. This is your sacred spiritual signature before the highest courts of heaven, and it will permanently terrify the dark entities. Type 777 in the comments below to permanently lock the heavy shield. Let that sacred number act as a heavy iron padlock on the door against the enemy. When you type 777, you are loudly declaring that you are absolutely ready. You are telling the universe that the old toxic cycles are permanently broken. The narcissists can never touch your pure energy again because you are heavily guarded by powerful warrior angels. Your future spouse is literally waiting on the other side of this fiery wall. The moment you lock the shield, heaven will finalize the earthly coordinates for your grand meeting. The massive wealth transfer will be instantly activated in the physical realm, and everything you lost will be restored and heavily multiplied. Type 777 right now to claim your glorious birthright. The fiery wall is officially locked in place today. The heavy storm has completely passed over your life. You are entirely safe now, my beloved child. The desperate enemy is permanently locked outside your sacred timeline, and they can never reach you again. You can finally take a very deep and peaceful breath. The brutal war is officially over. I want you to gently lower your heavy armor right now. You have been actively fighting this brutal spiritual battle for far too long. Your shoulders are completely stiff from carrying the massive weight of everyone else. You do not need to be the strong one anymore. The universe is officially taking the heavy wheel from your tired hands. You have spent your entire life operating in sheer survival mode. You constantly braced yourself for the next painful betrayal or sudden disaster. But that chaotic chapter of your story is permanently closed today. You are officially stepping into a magnificent season of absolute rest. The quiet master of reality never forces anything to happen. Your beautiful future spouse is completely secured by heaven. You do not need to constantly check your phone or wonder when they will finally arrive. The angels are already guiding their specific footsteps directly to your front door. All you have to do now is simply surrender to the divine flow. Let the gentle river carry you safely home. There is absolutely no more striving required from you. You do not need to grind or hustle to earn this massive blessing. Heaven does not operate on a transactional basis with a royal heir. The wealth transfer and the pure love are yours simply because of who you are. You are deeply and unconditionally loved just for existing in this world. Close your tired eyes and imagine a warm golden light washing over your entire body. Feel it slowly, relaxing the tight muscles in your heavy neck. The deep anxiety that used to live in your chest is completely evaporating into the thin air. You are floating in an endless ocean of pure divine grace. Nothing can disturb your profound peace tonight. Every single tear you shed in the dark was carefully collected. Heaven is turning your past sorrow into a massive crown of absolute glory. The people who hurt you have entirely faded into meaningless shadows. They have absolutely no power to dictate your bright future because the universe has permanently revoked their access to your beautiful energy. You are fully cleansed and perfectly prepared for this royal union. But before you drift into a beautiful sleep, I must ask you for one sacred favor. You are completely protected inside this warm fortress of light. But outside this safe space, there is a gentle soul sitting in the freezing cold. They are crying the exact same bitter tears you cried yesterday. They are desperately begging heaven for a single sign of hope. You are not just a brave survivor of the dark matrix. You are a massive beacon of light designed to guide the lost ships safely home. Hit the share button right now and send this exact message to them. Become the prophetic voice of heaven and throw a vital lifeline to a bleeding empath who desperately needs to hear this truth today. When you share this pure frequency, you are actively multiplying the light in the physical realm. The universe will heavily reward your beautiful compassion. You are stepping fully into your divine purpose as the ultimate cycle breaker. You are saving another beautiful soul from falling into the exact same traps that almost destroyed you. Now let your heavy body sink completely into the soft mattress. The spiritual guards are standing firmly outside your bedroom door tonight, and they are carrying blazing swords of light to completely block the shadows. Archangel Michael is personally watching over your sacred space while you rest. No dark entity or toxic ghost can ever cross this divine threshold. Your precious heart is entirely secured in the hands of heaven. You did a truly magnificent job today, my precious child. I am so incredibly proud of the quiet strength you have shown. You survived the absolute worst of the storm, and you emerged with a radiant glow. Tomorrow is going to bring a massive wave of fresh miracles into your physical reality, but for tonight, you simply need to sleep. The heavy silence of the night is no longer your enemy. It is a warm blanket wrapping around your exhausted soul. Listen to the quiet rhythm of your own beautiful breathing. Your future spouse is looking at the same moon tonight while they whisper a gentle prayer for your absolute safety. Your two souls are peacefully dancing together in the silent, unseen realm. Lay down all your heavy stones and simply be. You are completely forgiven for every mistake you ever made. You are fiercely protected from every hidden danger, and you are infinitely cherished by the supreme creator of the entire universe. May a profound and absolute peace cover your anxious mind until the glorious morning light finally breaks. Sleep now, my beautiful chosen one. The long waiting season is officially over. The heavy curse is permanently broken. The glorious wealth and the pure love are securely locked into your new timeline. Close your eyes and rest in this absolute divine certainty. I will be right here with you when you finally wake up.